What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Paranormal Rush Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Rush, and I've got some more ParanorMAIL for you guys. This one's really cool. I say that about all of them, but they are. You guys send me some of the coolest encounters and experiences that I've ever heard. I'm not kidding. Like, I watch other stuff too sometimes, and none of them are this cool, in my opinion. Just want to get that out of the way and say that. Anyway, everybody who has recently subscribed, I really appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much it means to me that you actually like watching this. So I really, really want to thank you for that. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We would love for you to join our audience over here. And I think that's about all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, let me get to this wild story here. Okay. Hi, Ryan. My name is Kimberly, and I have a crazy experience to tell you about. This is so strange that sometimes I don't even believe it happened. Back in 2007, I was 22, and my twin sister and I were riding down an old open road in her car. She was driving, and this is a small town in Connecticut, so we were just riding and talking after we had gotten something to eat one night. So we got to a stop sign intersection, and I look over to the little pull-off area between two of the roads where the only street light in the whole intersection was, and there is a freaking UFO parked right there in the little dirt area. And if that wasn't enough, there were 3 extraterrestrial looking beings standing right there by it. My sister looked over, checking the intersection before I could tell her to, and she said, WTF, and flew off faster than she had ever driven in her life. This was crazy. The UFO was a disc shape like the ones you see everywhere, and the aliens were the typical gray aliens that you always see all over the place. They definitely had on some kind of jumpsuits too. They looked slightly shiny, but were a dark color, not quite black from what I can recall. They had the big heads and big black eyes. Their eyes were just huge and took up like half the head almost. And Ryan, one of them tilted its head sideways when it saw me looking at it. I can't swear on it, but I think I can remember seeing it open its weird little mouth too. That scared and disturbed me more than anything, and I have no idea why. I guess because it was the only movement I saw them make, and that made it really real for me. This UFO was just sitting there and nothing was holding it up. It had a dim light coming from the bottom that was not quite as wide as the whole thing, and it was white with blue tones. I still can't believe I saw this. It was totally surreal then, and it still is to this day. I know it wasn't an illusion, and neither of us had been drinking or taking any sort of mind-altering substances. We saw a freaking UFO on the side of the road, and we were not even considering asking them if they needed help. And if I ever see one of those gray guys again, he just better not even tilt that big head at me. That's the only paranormal thing that has ever happened to me or my sister, and I think we are good with that. I have just never been able to get that image out of my head, and I am always listening to UFO stories to see if there are any like mine. I only know of one so far. That's what actually led me to you, and I'm so glad I did find your channel. Thank you for always listening to us with an open mind. Kimberly. That was a cool story. I don't know, man. That's just wild. You're gonna see one right there on the side of the road. I'm not gonna say it can't happen because there was a guy who claimed, with the whole Ingrid Cold thing. I think that was his name, something like that. Anyway, it was like that guy came up to some dude in his car. out of his UFO. So, man, who knows? That stuff is crazy. It could totally happen. I'm not going to doubt that a bit. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this, and leave me some comments, and we'll give it a little discussion. And I'll be back with you guys really soon. I've got several more emails to share with you, so be on the lookout for that. And until next time, everybody stay safe and be well, and I will see you guys soon. Take it easy.